But let's go to the Super Bowl because it was every Super Bowl's a big day, and I'm talking to you, the viewer here, and get involved in the chat with your opinions on the day. And by the way, it's a call-in show. If you want to call in, there's a link in the description. If you just want to get involved in the chat, do that. A lot of people who watch this haven't subscribed, so please hit subscribe on our YouTube if you haven't already, because this is the place to be. But the Super Bowl 60, a 29-13 victory to the Seattle Seahawks, a weird old game. It got to the fourth quarter, and it was 19-0. The first touchdown of the day was scored in the fourth quarter. A.J. Barner, the tight end from Sammy Darnold. What a fairy tale that is. And then finally the Patriots showed a bit of juice, but of course it was too late. They were 19-0 down in a Super Bowl. The story that I love the most out of this, I love the Mike Macdonald story, second-year head coach, worked his way up through the Baltimore Ravens, defensive mastermind there, and now has applied that to the most powerful defense now in the league at the Seattle Seahawks. In his second year, he's transformed it. But the number one story is Sam Darnold. Now, this guy was on the NFL scrap heap, and it's very easy to find yourself there in the NFL. It's a scrap heap that collects people quickly and moves on even quicker. And Darnold was cursed because he was drafted to the New York Jets, third pick overall. What seems like a long time ago, it was only 7 years ago now. Had 3 years at the Jets. It is an inept organization, and we see player after player fail there, no matter how good their talent is, because they are just not set up to succeed. So, unsurprisingly, after 3 years, he's moved on. He goes to the Carolina Panthers. He's the backup to Baker Mayfield there. Both of those guys, their careers were down in the dumps at the Panthers together. And then he goes to the 49ers and backs up Purdy, hardly plays. Then he goes to the Minnesota Vikings and goes 14-3, loses in the playoffs, and they move on for a shiny new toy called J.J. McCarthy. That didn't work out so well. He ends up at the Seahawks, and the rest is history. An understated character, doesn't get too over the top. He's a man of faith. He seems like a great character, and outside of Patriots fans, and even within Patriots circles, I don't think you could really begrudge Sam Darnold and his comeback, because what we saw today just doesn't happen. Or if it does, it's very, very rare. To even move from that scrap heap back onto a roster and play regularly in a good team, let alone make playoffs, make the Super Bowl and win that, it's just unheard of. So extraordinary. Kenneth Walker, MVP. What a game. He had 161 total yards without his partner in crime, Zach Charbonnet, so he was important. And the contrast to the Patriots, 23 yards for Stevenson, 19 yards for Henderson. They had nothing on the ground. Kenny Walker was one of the big differences. The defense came up really well. There are a couple of quirky things, Jimbo, which I'll get you to pull up in just a second. As for the Pats, Mike Vrabel, first year at the Pats, obviously the ex-Tennessee Titans head coach. They'll be back. He's a great coach. Well, there's no guarantee that they'll be back, but we hope they will. Drake Maye, second year. Yes, he got overwhelmed today. Yes, he wasn't helped by his O-line and rookie Will Campbell, but I don't think many Patriots fans, or any, expected making a Super Bowl this year. So little consolation at the moment, but it's a massive step in the right direction.